our last day working from Skukuza for now, and it's going to be a long one. If you follow the series, you'll know that we've not yet spotted the big five while staying here, so we're going to have one big push to try and find these elusive 5 animals before we leave for Satara tomorrow. And we've decided the best chance of achieving this is to visit 2 areas that we think will give us the best chance. Starting from Skukuza, we'll follow the tarmac road all the way around to Loasabi. From Loasabi we'll cut across the bridge, go up the S128, cut onto the S30, which brings us back to Skukuza again. We'll go through Skukuza and go back down to the 114, and that brings us all the way back down to the weir, which featured in a video recently. And I'm not going to give you explicit instructions of where we visited next for reasons that will become obvious if you watch the video. So needless to say, it is around this area here we'll be maintaining most of the afternoon before joining the tarmac road and going all the way back up to Skukuza in the evening. It's a full day, it's a busy day, it's a long drive, and hopefully it'll be worth the effort. And this may be a long shot, but that's the attraction of this place. That's what gets under your skin and lures you back time and time again to enjoy all that Kruger offers. So it's eyes wide open and hopes soaring. Let's see what we can find. And straight off, it's a beautiful sighting as these Nyla graze peacefully. The male's a darker colour and the female's lighter with prominent stripes. Interestingly, all young Nyla develop stripes like the female, which helps to protect them from predators. There we go. The first tick on our search for the big 5 sees us come across a small herd of elephant. Clearly, very tasty branches. And despite our busy schedule, we won't be missing out on any worthy sightings. If the waders are fishing, we'll be stopping to share the spectacle. But not for too long, as there's a long day ahead. Oh my, we didn't expect to see 2 of our target sightings so quickly, but this small group of lions, nicely fed, stretch out right in front of us. Tick number 2. This is just how I feel after a large Sunday roast. As the day warms up, it's harder to keep cool out in the open areas. This magnificent male keeps an eye on the pride from the scrubland. It's getting even hotter. The male sensibly looked for shade. settling under a nearby tree. And it doesn't take long for his girl to follow his example and join the pride. Leaving the pride behind, we cross the Lower Sarby Bridge and almost do an emergency stop as we spy the third of our big 5 targets, buffalo, another tick. Just 2 to go. But the remaining 2 are the most elusive, so there's no guarantee. But what a brilliant start. And the bird with his knees on backwards, a yellow-billed stork, always makes me smile. And our last Lower Sarby sighting, an African spoonbill, with possibly the most difficult and exhausting fishing technique I've ever seen. We leave the tarmac to follow the S128 towards Skukuza. Along many of Kruger's roads, we often see helmeted guinea fowl. Sometimes prone to panic, they can run out onto the road, so we drive past very carefully. Keeping to our schedule, we continue west. It's so easy to drive past these impala males without stopping to take in just how magnificent they are. And a little synchronised tail swishing keeps the flies off this group of zebra. More buffalo. The big 5 gods are being generous today. And check out the red-billed oxpeckers on his back. You'll see them everywhere, and they do a vital job of removing ticks and bugs from any species that will tolerate them. It's great to see these guys out of the water, grazing. Hippos normally graze at night when it's cooler, so it's a bit special to observe a daytime feed. And we continue to double up on our big 5 sightings as these lions resting near the water come into view. As we near Skukuza again, the resident troop of baboons are having a grooming party. Attention to detail is vital. And access to all areas is offered freely. Some prefer to keep it in the family. you and the youngsters get a once-over. Then it's bonding time to feed and care for her baby. In the closest of family bonds. We've been desperate to catch a kingfisher actually fishing, without success so far. Perhaps today's the day. This woodland kingfisher might just give us the shot. Sadly, not to be. Never mind. If it was easy, it wouldn't be so much fun. The hippos continue to graze. Definitely worth a second look. Whilst the chanting goshawk looks on. Perhaps he's surprised to see them too. Another elephant. Oh, that's a double up on 3 of the big 5. Just teasing us, I think, as the prospect of seeing Rhino and Leopard starts to slip away as the day passes by. The sheer strength and determination is awesome to watch, and we're going nowhere until he decides to let us pass. Our first sign of kudu today. Unusually, we seem to be seeing a lot more males than females on this trip. This dwarf mongoose sits on a log looking around nervously. The reason for his concern comes into focus as a resting lion lies in the background. More lions. Skukuza is sending us off in style with a super cat day. Approaching Biamiti Weir, we have high hopes for decent sightings. Well, there's a blacksmith lapwing bobbing around, but that's about it. So onwards we go, rattling down the track, desperately looking for our last 2 targets. And there you go, the 4th of our Big 5 quest. A leopard sitting remotely on a rock. Not the greatest of sightings, but it's a leopard and we've seen it, so I'm chalking that down as a sighting. So just a sight of a rhino needed to complete the quest. Let's go find one. And it's been raining recently, so the ever-busy dung beetles are rolling their dung stock across the road to the verge. Pushing with his back legs, it's no easy journey, especially with the female coming along for the ride. Wow, how quickly our prayers are answered. Just minutes after the leopard sighting, these rhino appeared walking through the bush. And we heave a big sigh as our quest is complete. Mission accomplished, we can relax and enjoy the rest of the day. We never tire of photographing the bird population, and this magpie shrike doesn't disappoint. More ground hornbills foraging. Once again, elephants leave a bounty for other species to enjoy. The dung often has a fine stock of insects inside, and the hornbill has no hesitation in searching for a hidden snack. And it's no good hiding under a log. With the ground hornbill, there's no hiding place. One of my favourite birds. White-fronted beaters lie in wait to pluck insects out of the sky. Amazing skills and always a thrill to record. In the heat of the afternoon, male impalas play fight in preparation for the real thing come mating season. Despite having already spotted rhino, we continued to a location where, through experience, we thought we'd have the best chance of seeing them. And we were right to do so, because they were there waiting for us. Another big 5 double up. These mud holes are simply irresistible to the rhino, as they provide the means to cool down and coat their skin with a covering of mud, which gives good protection from the sun. And like all skin treatments, it's very satisfying. Ah, pure bliss. A nice soak with a skin treatment on the side, provided by the busy oxpeckers. One side nicely done, there's a quick spin round and in goes the other. Once more on the other side for luck. And relax. Meanwhile, back at the weir, our busy pie kingfisher from a previous episode continues to frustrate us by deciding not to fish. And for the second day in a row, a lovely little wagtail brings the day to a close. we make our way back up the tarmac road to Skukuza. Tired, but very happy with one of the best days of sighting so far. Coming into camp, we look back on a mixed week in Skukuza. A lot of heavy cloud making photography difficult, but as always, any disappointment is quickly forgotten when we have a day like today. And that's what Kruger's all about. You never know what's around the next corner, and whatever the weather, it's almost impossible not to have a good time. Hopefully, the good times will continue at our next destination, Satara, deep in cat country. See you next time on the Better Photography and Travel channel.